What up, YouTube? It's Austin from Red Cat RC Tech here. Just got a quick update and just show you what's been going on lately around here. I haven't been making many videos at all lately, so I figured I'd go here. So, first things first, got my low-C Acceleron 2100 mounted up. I actually got the slipper clutch unit, and I got me a spur gear. It's kind of loose. Gotta put that a little bit closer together, but that's fine. I got a Robinson Racing Harden, or extra Harden steel, 16 tooth pinion, 64 tooth spur gear, as well stock gearing. Got my Spectrum DX 2E system with the SR200 receiver, a little dusty. That's glued down. Wires are spliced, you can see right there. They're soldered and spliced so I can run it on there. I actually couldn't find my little splitter, but I found it after I cut the wires when I didn't want to do it, but, you know, that's whatever. Shortens the wires and cleans it up a little bit better. For switch mount, I didn't know where to put it, so I just took some tire glue, which is basically super glue, put it on the bottom, stuck it to the side of the ESC, which is fine. You just flick it on and off. And when I do take, if I do take the ESC off, just push the wire back just a hair, and just unscrew it, and the whole thing will pop out, and the switch can stay there. And if I need to take it off, I can just take it off. So yeah, the Emax is running. I ran it on 2S LiPo. It sucks major ass. It's slow. This motor is really, the minimum is actually 3S LiPo on this motor, and I ran 2S just to see. I should have a 4S LiPo here soon. So yeah. Oh, this motor can take a 5S LiPo, so that's why I'm talking about getting a different ESC. I'm thinking about getting the Mamba Max or the Mamba Monster 2 ESC. If not, I'm going to get the whole Mamba Monster system. So I'm going to change this top plate to the actual Traxxas one for the Mamba Monster. So yeah. There's that. And then another thing to show you. My Slash 4x4. Got a brand new spur gear on the back of there. I lost my gear cover, so I'm going to buy a clear one. Center drive shaft gets a lot of rocks in there, so I'm going to get the clear cover. For system, I got the Castle Creation 3800 kV 4-pole brushless motor. I think that's like a 13 tooth pinion, something like that, 13, 14 tooth pinion, so it's about perfect with that 54 tooth. The ESC I'm running is the Traxxas ET3S, which is, as you can see that little badge down there, it's Castle. It's basically a Mamba Max Pro ESC, just rebranded for the Traxxas Funny Car, and it's limited to 3S LiPo only, which is fine because this motor is only 3S LiPo, so that works great. The servo, I absolutely hate this servo. I'm going to put a waterproof Traxxas one on. For anyone that's thinking about buying one of these ESCs, you can buy them, the Traxxas branded ET3, for probably like 50-60 bucks, maybe just a hair more or a tad more on eBay. But I'm going to tell you right now that you can only use a Traxxas receiver with it. Now, I was told if you get the Castle Link card, you can turn punch control off and disable a few things and you can use it. That is actually false, so if anyone tells you that, do not listen to them. That is false, coming from firsthand. And just so you guys can see, I do have a Castle Link. See the Castle Link? I do have the link, and I have programmed that ESC, and that is false. It will not work. And that's the main reason why I put the Spectrum receiver in my Emax, because the Traxxas receiver I had came from my Mini Revo, aka Xenon, which I no longer own. I don't have Xenon anymore. And I was going to use that because it has two 1 channels, so obviously 2 steering channels, so that would work perfect for the dual steering. But it wouldn't hook up with my Spectrum, so I had to put the Traxxas in here and get it to work, and then I had to make the Spectrum work with my Emax, which is fine because I needed to start using the Spectrum. Anyways, that's the Slash. I'm going to set the Slash under this little thing here. And I lost a body pin sliding it under. Okay, so the next RC I'm going to bring out, you guys already seen half of these, is the Buggy. My Buggy has the Venom 70 amp waterproof ESC 3S Max. It's got a low C. I'm going to swing it around so you guys can see it. It's a low C motor. It's either a 2400 kV or 2800 kV 4-pole. Long can's got the 5mm shaft, so it's a 1/8. This motor is actually a Losi branded Castle Creations motor. It's the motor that comes with the SET Mamba Max Pro system. Same exact motor, so either it's a 2400 or 2800 kV motor with a 5mm shaft. But yeah, that's that. I'm running the Lansu Micro 2.4, but it won't have that much longer. I'm actually going to purchase about 4 of them orange, those Hobby King orange receivers that works with DSM. But I've heard the fail rates on those are like really high. You know, I've heard of people buying like 6 or 7 and only 2 of them working. So I'm really debating on that. I might just buy like one or two, probably buy a couple just to experiment and see what happens. If they work good, then I might buy more. If not, I'm just gonna actually just, I don't know. I might just buy one, see how it goes. So yeah, that's the Buggy. And then I don't remember if I posted a video of this car or not, because I like I said, I haven't been on much. I did get a couple new cars. If you guys remember, I was building a SCX-10. I converted from my AX-10. I got that built. That didn't last long. I actually had a buddy who bought this Wraith, and it was a brand new Wraith, and you can tell it's really dirty, and you can tell there's some rust on the screws. I've used the crap out of it. But he wanted this. He wanted an SCX-10. He wanted more trail style. He didn't really care for the Wraith, and yeah, he cut the back supports, which I'm not really liking. So I might buy a different cage, or a brand new cage, and put the panels on. But just to inform you guys, this is a Poison Spider Edition Axial Wraith. These are different beadlocks. These are not the stock beadlocks that come on it. I don't know what kind of beadlocks those are. These are the stock BF Goodwrench crawler wheels that they put on it. As you can tell, it's got the aluminum turning arms and all that. The servo burnt out, so it's a Metal Gear servo, so I'm going to go with a high-tech waterproof 645 MG. It has a servo horn. It's aluminum, a blue aluminum servo horn, which is actually on the slash. I'll put it on there for now. It's got a brand new, let me move that. It's got a brand new Traxxas XL5 waterproof ESC. So yeah, the truck's pretty much brand new, and minus the fact that it's really dirty and there's some rust on some of the screws, because I haven't been taking care of it. So yeah, that's one of the brand new cars. I'm gonna switch hands. That's one of the brand new ones, and then this next one is kind of goofy. I used to have a Losi Micro T, the 136 scale, a while back. I don't know if I've ever posted videos on this channel or my other channel I had. But my brother has a Losi XXX SET. It's brushless, 1/24 scale. And he took the idea and basically he found one online, a brushed one for like $35. And he bought me one. So that's going to be another project. Now it's kind of cool. It's brushed, but obviously has the remote. The remote is behind me. Came with a couple little goodies. Obviously comes with the stock battery pack. It's a 4.8 volt, 220 milliamp nickel metal hydrate pack, which is fine. Gives it a little bit good speed. It's alright, and it's whatever. It came with a charger for that, and it also came with one of these. Yes, the wrap on it is kind of bad, but the light bulb itself is really good still. It's the Losi Acceleron. I think it's 180 milliamp, but it's a 2S lipo. It's 180 milliamp 2S Acceleron lipo. Because this is brushed, it doesn't, it improves the speed a little bit, but it makes it, it gets really hot. So I'm gonna pull the lid off because I didn't put the clips on. Like I said, it's brushed, the micro. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade it to brushless. I'm going to get the 10,000 kV or the 10250 or whatever. Or yeah, the 10250 or whatever. Anyways, the 1050, I don't know, whatever motor that is. I'm going to get that motor. And I'm going to get the Losi Acceleron ESC. I could either get the stock brushless ESC with 2.4 receiver combo for this, and I can get one of those without the motor for $30. Buy the motor for $30, and then I don't know about the servo. But I think I'm just going to take the leap and spend $65, get the actual Losi Acceleron brushless ESC, The motor comes with it, and a programming card that's $49.99 on eBay. And then I'm going to buy the servo, which is $15. And then obviously I'm going to need a micro receiver. But I have a micro receiver. The micro receiver is on my Buggy, and it's small enough where I'll be able to actually tape it right here. Get some double-sided sticky tape. Either tape it here, or I could tape it right on top of here. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Actually, the way that ESC is, it'll fit in there on this side, and there'll be enough room right here. I could just cut this top part right here and stick the receiver down in there and just mod this top plate so it sticks down. But anyways, yeah, this is my little collection. What's been going on lately? Got the new axial. I got my axial Wraith, Poison Spider Edition, and I got a Low-C Micro SET 1/24. There will be definitely more videos of the Micro SET, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment and subscribe. Have a good night.